Okay, this is Getting Out of Hand by Omeezy. This is about the A&P war. I literally, it's crazy. I literally just posted a TikTok about it yesterday, and it was when the Clover boys was destroying the A&P house, and I literally made a TikTok basically saying like, alright, they don't know what they just started because A&P got some real crash outs, bro. You got Phantom, Kai, Duke, Agent was around to crash out, but hey, they was violating it, bro. I know a lot of people gonna say A&P started it, which technically they did, but at the end of the day, like they still sent them on vacation for free. They paid for everything, and then I heard they also got their house cleaned after they, blew it up. So the Clover Boys, they went to the A&P house, started causing havoc, wrecking, and A&P they're not even in Atlanta right now. They in Texas, but for some reason Duke was quiet about it until like late last night. I was laying in my bed watching this stream, bro. That man, he's a menace, bro. This nigga like the Joker. That's a good comparison for Duke. He like the Joker, bro. He was on some inhumane shit. I was getting into this video though. Yeah, they violating shit, but that's crazy, bro. Chat, that's crazy, man. Oh, look at Omar. Wait. Look at Omar's face.
Y'all did my shit the worst way. Yeah.
He genuinely looked concerned, bro. Yeah, they was tweaking, folks. They was really tweaking, bro.
Dang.
Hey, respect to Talil though, bro. He took on a 2-on-1.
I'm not gonna lie, this has to be peak A&P drama right here. This is topping every other previous fireworks war. This is insane. Big day for those that are unemployed.
Yeah.
We've got A&P action.
Man, I go back to the first fireworks war, bro. Bro, if you go back to the first A&P fireworks war, bro, that ain't compared to what they got going on now, bro. They on some man, they on some crazy some next level shit. Yeah, that first A&P war can't compare with this.
Something that went beyond the normal situations that happen on July 4th. The A&P fireworks.
It didn't never get this far.
Every single year and turn into something totally different. Because now that there's the inclusion of the Clover House boys, maybe people don't know boundaries and whatnot. And we'll get to that in a minute. But started off with, A&P, Casanat, whoever doing something good for the Clover boys. The G League guys. Sending them on vacation to Puerto Rico. But this trip to Puerto Rico might ultimately spell the downfall of the league. Because guys realize they probably shouldn't have taken the all-inclusive paid vacation to Puerto Rico and stayed home where their stuff was with nobody guarding it.
Happy A&P Mother Day. Let me go ahead and say something real quick. Your ass been so mother bad. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get a free vacation and we not do anything? You only did.
Why they all tied on? What are they? Tell me. Look what Phantom just tied his stream. We're not blowing.
No, listen, they 48'd us. That's what they did, bro.
They sent us to a fucking trip.
They sent us here.
Bro, they're not gonna blow out the house, bro. I just came out.
Reggie stressing, bro. Reggie is stressing.
That door, they have sledgehammers. See, this is why you got to be very, very weary about the stuff that you did throughout the year, because ultimately karma is real. It will come back to bite you in the butt ASAP. And if you saw even a glimpse or a snippet of the damage that was done to the Clover Boys house, you know that they probably did some real messed up stuff throughout the year.
Yeah, they fussed his weed. I know he was stressing for it.
Fire in the fucking hoe, guys. Hey, word. Word of bro.
Guys. Even I jump. Oh, what kind of illegal firework was that? How did it get all the way over there? He dropped it in the kitchen.
Told you it's heavy, baby.
Now, for what it's worth, this is all content. Like, every single year, we see A&P do the same exact stunt, you know, to each other or to people that are willing participants that understand what's going on. And generally speaking, it's all perceived as just the part of the bit. You know, the next week they have the cleaners come through, clean the house up, get new computers, get new laptops, monitors, all that stuff like that, and people move on for the content. But this time, it's a little bit different. This time, they have introduced some new members and new blood into the community. One specifically being Rakai, who takes everything to a whole nother level. So naturally, when the Clover Boys return, takes everything to a whole new community. One specifically being Rakai.
Bro, look at this nigga, bro. Bro, this nigga is so ugly, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That look like Daffy Duck, bro. He looked like a cartoon duck character. Anyone you could think of. Daffy, Donald, Darkwing. This nigga ugly, bro. Donald, I already said that.
Who takes everything to a whole nother level. So naturally, when the Clover Boys returned and A&P was out of town, the retaliation probably went a little bit overboard from A&P's perspective.
We didn't even go that hard. We didn't even go that hard. That's what I'm saying. Did we really go that hard?
Man, you know we could have did to that shit?
Come on.
There could have been no more Clover House, gang.
We didn't even go that hard. Chazzy, you think we went that hard?
Why David sound different?
You know, it looked like
He looked different.
No, it's
I think it's the haircut, but why does he sound like he don't? His voice don't sound the same. His voice sound different.
paid for the house and clean.
Wow.
And they're being distant.
Wow. Now that's ungrateful. Now, chat,
This is a troll.
can I get an ungrateful in the chat? Ungrateful, bro.
Now, before everybody says that I'm an A&P Blazer, I'm on Casanat's payroll, or whatever the case may be, don't get me wrong. I still do believe that a lot of this is content. But as we've discussed in previous situations, there are certain lines that are drawn in this content conversation. And
Because
one
technically
person
that
we
is
discussed
criminal
Time
activity.
in and time out that we made.
Because he
videos
burned down
is
Kyrone,
Rakai
bro.
not understanding
That mean
what
that
those
nigga Duke
lines
is
are. And quite often
technically
he takes
an arsonist.
things to a totally different level that a lot of people aren't willing to, you know, vibe with or be prepared for, or whatever the case may be.
And he did it in front of the whole world.
After A&P paid for the trip, after they paid for the cleaners, after they got everything set back up, retaliation that the Clover Boys did, led by Rakai, is astronomical, and it goes a little bit too far.
On the bed?
We out, nigga.
Ricardo, big homie. See, this shit was stupid.
No.
This shit was stupid, bro.
Yo, he's actually like he's slow. Dang, no.
Yeah, this nigga's actually dumb.
He's so fucking stupid.
I saw this live, by the way.
Yo, I'm done with this movie. Yo, it's gonna be a fire. This nigga's a fucking like dumbass. Bro, okay. You're an idiot. Get these niggas out the house, King.
Yo, you really gotta do something, bro.
Yo, call them niggas.
Next, matter of fact, y'all can have those. Y'all ain't had no snacks in y'all crib. Never had them shits.
Phantom funny as
He's
hell.
wildin', bro. Bro, what am I mother? He's wildin'. Bro, what am I mother? He's wildin'.
Oh yeah, that was the finale firework that he popped in the living room.
What am I? Bro. No. Witnesses. Yo, book the flight. Book the flight. Yo, book the flight. Order my mama, book the flight. Order my mama, get the jet, nigga. Get the fucking jet.
Now see, if you watch any of these AMP destruction videos or streams before in the past, you'll notice that people strategically go for things that are fairly easy to replace. Now, I know from our perspective, people who don't have as much money as them, this might seem like a far-fetched thing that I'm about to say, but the monitors, the desk, the headphones are easy for them to replace. Like having a couple pairs of headphones or going to Guitar Center or Best Buy to get those is very easy to replace. This desk comes from IKEA. A lot of this stuff is based off of a sponsor.
Well, I don't care about none of that, bro. I don't give a damn if it's easy to replace, bro. I don't care. I don't care if I got enough money to go get a new one the same day. But at the same time, bro, like, yes, that's my money. I paid my money for that shit. I don't give a fuck how easy it is to buy, bro. I shouldn't have to buy another one.
Dollars anyway, so like it's easy to get a lot of those things replaced. The difference that I
Fuck
believe
that.
in with Rakai and some of the other Clover boys did in the house versus what, you know, the rest of the AMP members do when they do their normal streams is the destruction of private effects. You know, bedspreads where people lay their heads, clothing where,
Bro, they
you know,
flip
it's
Kai's
not so
entire
easy to
bed over.
obtain, or there might be some personal sentimental connection. And we've seen how those things have played out in the past where people get so close to personal matters that it becomes a bigger issue, like the Tylil Rakai situation with the
That
LeBron
shit
jersey,
pissed me
or
off.
even last year or the year before where there was a whole situation with Duke and the D Block rug. See, but stuff like this tracks to me that somebody like Rakai, and I'm doubling down on it because the internet, it does not necessarily like Rakai right now, and they haven't for a long time. And this dates back to a bunch of different situations, but nonetheless, this tracks that Rakai would take this past.
It's the fact that only
situation
some
and
people
go
don't
a
like
little
him,
bit
bro.
above and
Not the whole
beyond,
internet.
just so he can
Yeah,
be the
people
gold star
who
student
actually like that
ultimately
nigga.
will have to end up paying the price and the consequences. Now, I'm glad that some people were smart enough to not get involved in this like Ray.
Ray say he moving out. You mad pussy, bro.
You soft, bro.
You mad pussy, bro.
You soft.
You mad soft, bro.
Niggas.
But for the rest of the collective, I mean, the age-old saying goes, you reap what you sow.
You read what the fuck you sow.
Move it.
Oh yeah, this nigga Duke, bro. That noise, bro. Why you say Rivals? Cause I finna get on Rivals, bro. I just wanted to watch. That shit is crazy. They instantly got on this little. Did somebody get slammed? They slammed that little nigga? They slammed him through a table? Wait,
Now, a lot of people are
that shit sounded violent as fuck. Look, this is all you see. Like, what else could that have been? They slammed that nigga through a table. Oh,
now, a lot of people are going to be in here saying,
wait, his feet was in the air, gang.
now, a lot of people are going to be in here saying this is staged, this is farmed content, this is X, Y, and Z, like we shouldn't be believing this or entertaining it, etc., etc. But just like any other time, these consequences have real life action. Stage content still can have real life consequences.
Behavior.
Oh yeah, this is
I'm
killing.
appalled.
Yes?
How dare you?
Okay.
In this neighborhood.
Bro, this woman was,
How dare you?
she was on his ass,
Criminal
bro.
behavior.
I'm not hollering at you. I'm coming at you. Thank
This
you.
is criminal behavior. I have three. No, I will not come down. You are shooting fireworks inside that home.
Just investigating right now.
Can I ask why did you just need my information if I wasn't here?
Just since you're on scene, when we get here, we get everybody's information that's on scene. So whether or not you were here, we don't know.
Yeah.
We are just getting information of whoever is on scene. All right.
And what was the problem?
They said it's a house fire. That's all I know. We're just investigating.
sort of, you need my information because it was a house fire.
Yeah, we're making a report.
So it was not no crime was.
We don't know. We're just investigating.
No crime was done. It was a house fire. If anything, we in danger.
I'm gonna make up a new term here. It's called antic streaming. It's where people do, you know, silly, exaggerated, playful things for the attempt to grab attention or, you know, be funny or whatever the case may be. And while there are a lot
I
of
didn't even see that
ha-has and
clip.
laughs in all these situations, the reality of it is that Rakai's room got set on fire.
Yeah,
And
like,
they're
look,
seeing
they
people
literally burnt
light
this nigga
the
room down.
fireworks in the house. That does mean that there is a doggone criminal act here. Is that not arson? I don't know. Maybe
Duke
I don't
is
know
an
what
arsonist, bro.
Legality, et cetera, but that is arson, and it's being publicized to a onlooking audience. Antic streaming isn't.
See, I said that earlier, bro.
Again, people have issues.
This nigga
and
became
some
an
players in this
arsonist in front of the
conversation
whole
their
world.
Past has been seemingly nothing but antic streaming. You've seen what Rakai has done in the past, whether it be texting and driving while he was pretending to be an Uber driver, or the whole incident at Streamer University where
Wait,
he
what?
gambled while
What?
he was pretending to be an Uber driver, or the whole incident at Streamer University where
How the fuck didn't he get banned for that?
Because he wanted to have a Orbeez war in the hallway. Antic streaming can have actual consequences, especially if not done correctly. Now, I know that there are
Amber, appreciate the follow.
for some of these situations and instances.
Hey,
Those guys
what's
walking around with
up?
fire extinguishers, making sure they put all the fires out, et cetera, et cetera. But the only thing that I would say in which these people should be a little bit more weary about is the fact that they have an unsuspecting audience that is watching all of this content.
My day has been pleasant. It's been a pleasant day. How about
I think Rakai
yours?
specifically has sparked a generation of youthful streamers who want to end up being just like him because they see that it can get you to be in very, very close proximity to Kai Cenat. But what they're not taking into consideration is all the times that Rakai has gotten in trouble on stream.
It's a mom thing, and if you're not a mom, you guys don't understand with having a peace of mind as a mother, knowing that there's peace. I understand what you're saying. You're not a punk. You're not anything. Everyone knows that I'm asking you for me. Right? It's okay.
Oh, he just gets to breaking his shit. Do I play any games? Yeah.
Kai can't fucking help you.
I be playing 2K. I be playing Marvel Rivals.
It's 130,000 people watching, bro. You just said you're edgy?
Sometimes COD.
Nobody cares about edgy.
Call of McDuties.
Okay. Damn, I never knew my son was horny, so now she's putting two and two together. She's looking at her bathroom wig. Like, what? She's looking at her towels, her rags.
Oh, shit.
It's over. Listen. Let me see what. Now, she's putting two and two together. Let me see what. Play the outro song for Rakai.
The only reason why I'm even singling out Rakai in this situation is because it's been noted that he went off script as to what the plan was to do, you know, when they do their get back at AMP. I know AMP started first.
That nigga Rakai is just a dumbass.
Event to be staged back at AMP by the Clover Boys, but
That nigga on the spectrum, bro. You can't tell me he not.
I gotta understand. Sometimes
This is the way a nigga talk.
Sometimes a nigga go above the script. When he lit that chit chat, this nigga, I like he go against the script every time.
Look at the whiteboard, Lord.
Like that part was not in the script, bro.
And it's funny, Kiki's and Ha
dumb, bro.
above the script, but especially when those that are older than you are telling you that this isn't the way to go, or more importantly, when people are actively getting harmed, you should probably listen. But instead, especially the way that the nature of streaming currently is, it's encouraged behavior. It's behavior that gets you more viewers, more subscribers, a bigger audience, a bigger platform, and then ultimately more dollars and clout and all the other stuff that people are looking for. Again, no matter if you are hurting somebody, this is still beneficial for you.
This motherfucker hurt. How about I put this motherfucker down? This motherfucker hurt.
Yeah, hey, yo, hey, dead ass. Hold on, hold, stop. I'm dead ass. Stop. Chill out.
That shit hurt, nigga. I ain't niggas ain't motherfucking neck with this shit. Ain't right if you want to shoot somebody. You not aiming right if you want to motherfucking eye. What you gonna do?
T-Banks was getting on their ass.
Hold on, I'm not these niggas that be clip farming. Hold on, calm that shit down. I don't know what the fuck you got going on. Motherfucker hit me in my motherfucking neck.
Look,
This ain't my bad. Fuck that shit. shit, nigga.
He concerned about one thing.
Proceeds to hit somebody.
He was trying to get back in the
Look,
room.
I don't have a problem with entertainment being entertainment. Ultimately, it's up to the viewers and the people that are responsible for the viewers to be very cognizant as to what is being put on their televisions, what they're consuming, etc., etc. I will say though, some of this stuff goes a little too far, and that's the only pause that I have in the situation, is that some people take these things literal, some people recreate these things.
Yeah,
and it's
no,
not
all the copycats gonna be trying to fucking have firework wars, and they gonna actually burn down their whole house. But this is a dope video. Shout out to Omeezy. Go subscribe to him.